Hey everyone, it's Miss Gibson, and as you can see, we have the library all decorated for Christmas. So, to start our Christmas season, we are going to read Snowmen at Christmas by Caralyn and Mark Buehner, and I hope you like it. One Christmas Eve, I made a snowman, very fat and jolly. I dressed him up in red and green and trimmed his hat with holly. I saw his arms were trembling as if he couldn't wait. It made me start to wonder, how do snowmen celebrate? I think that while I'm snug in bed, dreaming of Christmas treats, the merry snowmen slip away and hurry through the streets. They glide down snowy avenues with lamplights all aglow, the sleeping city blanketed in freshly fallen snow. They pass by toy shop windows framed with twinkling lights, pausing for a peek or two at holiday delights. The jolly snowmen gather from everywhere around for a Christmas party in the center of the town. Waving to each other, they call out cheery greetings, all their friends and family, so happy to be meeting. A few merry snowmen start trimming the square. Soon holly and icicles are strung everywhere. And then, reaching high for everyone to see, they hang balls of snow on the big Christmas tree. The snow children play freeze tag or red rover, or climb in a stack till they wobble right over. The mothers lay out all kinds of cold treats, ice cream and snow cones and dainty iced sweets. Then the dancing begins, to the tune of a fiddle. All the snowmen line up and sashay down the middle. Someone says, "Hush! Could that be a jingle?" Then over the hill glides the snowman Kris Kringle. He opens his sack with a jolly "ho ho" and pulls out their presents, each made out of snow. Santa sips his cocoa, the reindeer romp and play, and then, with a whistle, they're off on their way. Such fun snowmen have! But there's still one more thing. With hearts full of joy, they hold hands and they sing. While the fiddler plays and sweet silver bells ring, they sing songs about snow and the birth of a king. The children are sleepy, the grown-ups are yawning, the snowmen go home, just as Christmas is dawning. They're all back in their places when Christmas Day starts, but these folks made of snow have a glow in their hearts. Their smiles are more tender, their eyes softly shine, as the snowmen dream dreams of their Christmas time. Merry Christmas! Now that you've read Snowmen at Christmas, we are going to do our own snowman art project. So, for this project, you're going to need blank paper, a pencil, and either crayons or markers. Let's get started. To start our snowman, we are going to have our paper in portrait orientation. As you know, that's when your short sides of your paper at the top and bottom, and the longer sides are on the left and the right. So to start our snowman, we're going to take our pencils and draw a circle in the upper middle part of our paper. This is going to be our snowman's head. From there, we're going to draw two curved lines that go down towards the bottom of our paper. This is going to be our snowman's body. So to start off with, we're going to start with his body. We're going to add him a scarf. You're just going to draw another line that goes right under where his head is. Then your scarf is going to have two little tails. You can make them however you want. I'm going to add one right here. Then another one that looks like maybe the wind is carrying it off behind him. They can look however you want. Later, we're going to add a pattern to that. You're going to give him 3 buttons. They're just going to be some circles. If 3 will fit. Now, this is kind of a close-up of a snowman. So we're going to give him some arms, but they might run off of our paper, like mine are doing. If you have space, definitely give him some fingers. He's gonna have his stick arms, but mine, you can tell, don't. So then we're gonna move up to his head. We're gonna make him a hat. So for that, we are just gonna overlap on our circle that we already have and make an oval. It's gonna be the bottom of our hat. From there, we're gonna make kind of a curved triangle. You can make any kind of hat you want, but I think this one's just pretty easy. And you're just gonna make a little point, and you can add a pom-pom on it if you want. I like my hats to have pom-poms. So now we know this doesn't look very good. This is where we're gonna have to use our erasers. If your pencil has an eraser, great, use that. If you have kind of a mega eraser, use that. Just as long as we get this pesky little line out. See, now it looks like a hat. So now he needs a face. We are going to give him 2 circles for eyes. Super easy. You got this. Then he's gonna need a carrot nose. So the easiest way to do that is you're gonna make a crooked long triangle. Then for his mouth, he's gonna have coal or buttons for his mouth. So that is just going to be more circles. And now we're almost finished with the outline of our snowman. His scarf and his hat need a pattern. So you can do stripes, you can do polka dots, you can do zigzags, you can make it look plaid. I think I am just going to do some horizontal stripes. So, diagonal stripes. So I'm just going to make them look like this. But again, you can do whatever kind of pattern you want. And I want his hat to match, so I'm just going to go again with my diagonal stripes. You can make them big or small. Like I said, you can do whatever you want for your pattern on your snowman's hat. So now we're finished with our snowman outline. Now that our outline's finished, we get to start the fun part, coloring. So I am going to start with orange for our carrot nose. Remember, you can use markers or crayons, colored pencils, whatever you have handy. But for this, I am using markers. You can even use watercolors if you want. Just depends on what you have and what you prefer. Next, I'm going to color in his eyes. You can make these whatever color you want. I'm just going to make them black because I think about coal for the eyes and the mouth. Just make sure you take your time because unlike some other things that we've done, our snowman is going to be mostly white. So if you get out of line, it's going to be a lot easier to tell. Next, I'm going to start on our snowman's hat and scarf. Since these were Christmas snowmen, I am going to just make mine be red and green. But your snowman can be whatever color you want it to be. You can make bright colored scarves. You can do rainbow colors. Or, like me, you can just do your basic red and green for Christmas. Just figure out how you want your pattern to look, and you can start from there. You can do a scarf and hat that match, or you can do a scarf and hat that are different. I think I am going to make mine match up. Now that my hat and scarf are finished, I need to color his buttons. I think I'm going to make mine green. You can make your buttons whatever color you like. Some people just want to make theirs black because they could be coal buttons, just like his eyes and his mouth. But I want mine to look a little more festive, so I am going to make his buttons green. We're almost finished. Now, the last thing we have to color in on our snowman are his arms. Don't forget those. So I'm gonna make them brown because they are gonna be his stick arms. And like I said, if you had more room on your paper, you may have actually given him some branches for his fingers, but if not, they can just run off the page like mine. No big deal. And there is our snowman. The last thing I'm going to show you is completely optional. Now, you know that I don't like to leave a lot of white on my page. So with our snowman being white and our background being white, I'd like to change it up a little bit. So I am going to take a nice cerulean and I am going to color in my background. Again, be careful because our snowman is white and we are coloring in white spaces. We don't need to color in part of the snowman. So if you want to leave your background white, that's fine. But you could use a blue. Like I said, I'm picking cerulean because I think it's a really good sky color. And I'm just going to go through and very lightly color in all of my extra spaces. That way the snowman will really stand out. This is going to be a little tedious because I don't want to get my blue on my snowman, but I think it'll be worth it. And there you have it, our completed snowman at Christmas. So remember, you can have yours with or without a background, but here's how mine looks, and I can't wait to see yours. Remember, either show it to me on Google Classroom or bring it to our next Google Meet. I can't wait to see what you made. I hope you enjoyed Snowmen at Christmas. So, what do you think snowmen do to celebrate Christmas time?